everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some Suicide Boys. I can't get enough of them ever since seeing them in person, in concert. Today, Suicide Boys were better in 2015. That's a lie. It's a lie. But I remember Scrim sitting up there on the stage and talking about, you know, I've been reading some Twitter. I've been looking at social media. I'm not immune to that. And he led into this song with that. Some of the people say, you know, our music's not as good now as it has been in the past. And he led into this song. I love this idea. And I remember them playing, but half the songs, like we haven't done a lot of them. I didn't know what they were. I was just vibing out to the music. So I'm wondering as I start to listen to this, if I'll remember it from the concert, because I remember the title. I just don't remember the song at all from the concert. So here we go, right? Suicide Boy, thank you so much for being a part of Reaction Therapy, for helping us spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And man, Suicide Boys is the cream of the crop when it comes to spreading mental health these days. If you want more Reaction Therapy, go to our Patreon page, go to YouTube. We have memberships, extra content, live streams, private for members only. You'll love it. You will love it. But without further ado, can we get into this? Suicide Boys were better in 2015. I do not remember this. Maybe it was me looking around, seeing everybody lighting it up and all the weed being smoked everywhere. And I was caught off guard a little bit at that night. I do not remember this. But what a drop, y'all. Yep.
Boasting my emotions, now coping while fucking dopeless. Let the dope hit breathing slowly. Look, baby, I'll show you hopeless. No that ammo, scarecrow, no shadow.
This is too much. I feel like I need a decoder with them sometimes. I'm wondering what in the world this means, y'all. I'll show you hopeless. I see that still here boasting my emotions and look at this.
Emotions now coping while fucking dopeless. Let the dope hit breathing slowly.
And dopeless, getting clean. They got to get clean. Man, they were fire. Like, I can't even talk enough about that concert. But the way that they do a song, it just hits me the right way. I'm more and more a fan of them every single day.
Emotions now coping while fucking dopeless. Let the dope hit breathing slowly. Look, baby, I'll show you hopeless. No that ammo, scarecrow, no shadow. Bloody piano, sold out gallows. My mind so harrowed from tragic backgrounds. Picking up a trap, pop up on my man's nose deep in narcotics. Window shopping for my father's problems. Do you have some options?
Oh my goodness. Fathers, look at this.
Tragic backgrounds. Picking up a trap, pop up on my man's nose deep in narcotics. Window shopping.
Window shopping for my father's problems. Looking around, you ever go window shopping, just seeing around, browsing what's going on for my father's problems. There's so much stuff that we carry down generation after generation after generation. And we get kind of poured on or dumped on the things that are our parents' issues many times. And then we have to deal with those and we carry ours to our children, blah, blah, blah. But wow, like, how do we stay like healthy? How do we get healthy when there's so much dysfunction in the world? Well, first off, it's being clean, like living life healthily, living life on life's terms and doing it soberly and healthily. Honestly, I think that's what Suicide Boys would say. Like, get help for your mental health issues. Like, I'm not here to judge or tell anybody what's good or bad. I'm just here to tell you it's not worth being miserable. That's at least what I hear them say in the concerts they do. It's not worth being miserable. And life can get better. I do hear them say that. So this, to me, screams in this, although these words, sometimes I just can't make sense.
Waking up a trap, pop up for my man's, nose deep in narcotics, and go shopping for my father's problems. Do you have some options? My hand up from gripping the pistol trigger, finger careless. My heart out to my girl, I know that loving me's a challenge.
Facts, man. Calluses from holding a pistol, just sitting there contemplating, thinking about it. I know I'm not easy to deal with. I know I'm a challenge.
Me's a challenge.
Love it. It's got to be Ruby. It got to be the trade-off here with things. Garbage, what I'm spewing. I mean, come on. I'm spitting out garbage. What?
Garbage, what I'm spewing. Sluggish, how I'm moving. Dope is what I'm choosing. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll be cruising, coasting, using, dosing. Just don't overdo it. Hoping I don't fucking lose it. Rope in hand, I'm tired of missing so.
I don't like seeing the noose. It's the feelings. I think he's talking about the feelings he has inside. Like, this is how desperate he gets. This is how hard it gets in life. That I can be here wanting to use, wanting to get high, wanting to get wasted, and just contemplating like just the noose in hand. Another night blacked out. Like, here I am again. I'm just going to keep the cycle going, which isn't healthy, y'all. It's not good options. Good options are healthy coping skills. Go out for a walk, find somebody to hang with, listen to a good podcast, write in a journal, go to some therapy, do some healthy music. It's okay to relate to music like this. It's not okay, though, just to stay in a hole in a pit and enable these feelings to keep happening. I think Suicide Boys would tell you that. Screaming Ruby for sure would say that. It's not okay just to use this music to keep yourself depressed. Use this music to relate to and then work to get out of it. What a great set of lines here.
Just don't overdo it. Hoping I don't fucking lose it. Rope in hand, I'm tired of missing so.
See, this is where I get crazy about music and the way he's singing and rapping. But then I get yelled at for the lyrics. It's like dude's vibing out, to some horrible lyrics. Well, I get stuck because I look and I think, hey, this is really sad and miserable lyrics. So I'm just going to sit here and stare. And then people will comment to me like, dude, you ain't vibing out to the music. The music's the best part. So I go back and forth, but I choose to look at the positive of whatever I can get, understand the lyrics and how deep and dark it can go, and understand the music and how they want you to vibe to their music. There you go. No. It's the way he does that. Ruby's phenomenal at that. Did you hear that one? And as sad as that is, that's how dark, that's how deep it can go. And I think they're relating to that. Like, this is exactly where life can go if you let it, unless you get help and trust in other people, because you can't fix it yourself.
I feel like I've hit rock bottom. When another trap door opens and I plunge further into despair.
God only gives us as much suffering as we can endure.
I mean, piles on the shit to see if we'll break. Why?
To test our faith and to make us appreciate the good that we do have.
Now, forgive me for saying so, Reverend, but God is a sick fuck.
So good. That's the way that was said. Suicide Boys were better in 2015. It's like, what's the purpose again? Just to put people through misery like that, to test faith? Like, it doesn't. God has got to be twisted. The reality is, we're human. We make human choices. We make human mistakes. We do what we do because we're human. The purpose of God is to not be human. He's not that. So he's a different being. And it's not playing puppeteer and trying to make people be miserable. It's how can we live a life that makes healthy, good choices for ourselves and for other people around us so that we can get the most out of life and recognize that this world is not all about us. Sometimes it's about other people as well. It's so critical. But man, I love their music. I am falling in love with them more and more every time I listen to Suicide Boys. So I cannot wait for the next one. Remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, go to the link in the description of this video. Check it out. There are resources there. And go to our Discord server, over 2,700 people strong, chatting it up all the time. There are great people over there that are ready to talk mental health, reaction therapy, and just everything else in life. Give us your comments, feedback, insight on Suicide Boys. Can't wait for the day I get to interview them. I am waiting for that moment. And last but not least, if you want more reaction therapy, go to our Patreon page, go to our YouTube for memberships. There are all kinds of benefits out there for you. I can't wait to see you on the next reaction therapy.